Spyro the Dragon has had many adventures, but with those adventures he has had many characters that have helped him along the way. And today I'm talking about the top 5 characters that I am excited to see in the Reignited Trilogy. Now these are all characters that you cannot play, they're all NPCs, but they have got a little bit extra. So I'm talking along the lines of like Hunter, who has been there through 2 of the games, Moneybags, who has also been there through 2 of the games. I think that just these characters had extra influence rather than just the general NPCs in every level. I'm not going to be talking about any playable characters in this video, so things like Sergeant Bird, Sheila, Sparks, I won't be including any of those ones in this this top 5 video, but I just wanted to go over the top 5 secondary characters that I am really excited to see. I just want to clarify that this is 100% my opinion. I do not hold a better opinion than any of you guys. I would never expect that. But I just want to express kind of my opinions. Feel free to comment down below what your opinions are. I'll be really excited to see that. Before we get started, please make sure you like, subscribe and comment down below. Let me know exactly who you're excited to see in the Reignited Trilogy. And number 5 on this list is the Professor. I love the Professor. The Professor is probably one of my favourite characters. He's always just got that kind of flair about himself, obviously the Einstein flair, and also the way he says "aha" in so many of the games. I don't know if it's in Spyro 2 he does it, or if it's in one of the later ones, but I know he does say aha a lot, and it just makes me feel so happy every time I hear it. I'm just like, yes, I really enjoy that, just that kind of secondary aspect of him. Now, I'm less excited to see him in the Reignited Trilogy than some of the other characters, purely because his character is fairly basic. I think we aren't going to see a huge amount of detail improvement on him. I imagine he's going to keep his original flair. He's going to have like the Einstein hair. He's going to have a little bit of flair to him. Maybe be wearing a lab coat, maybe like a white vest underneath. But I think the facial details will remain fairly similar. He'll obviously look like a mole because that's what he is. And I'm just less excited than the other characters to see him in the Reignited Trilogy because I don't think he's going to get the biggest upgrade. I think that some of the other characters are going to get quite a lot of a quite substantial upgrade and have a lot of difference to them. Number 4 is probably a little bit of a cop-out because we have already seen this character, and yes, I am talking about Moneybags. Moneybags is a really cool character, and I think we've obviously had this picture of him, but I am really excited to see more than just the picture of Moneybags. I'm excited to see his voice, kind of the way he kind of goes around things. I'm excited to see if his dialogue has kind of changed a little bit, and maybe a little bit more scheming. I loved the original Moneybags in just the way that he would talk to you and like, oh Spyro, I need money for this, can you please give me your gems? Like that kind of I just love him. I just love him for like just being that annoying bear who's so greedy, who takes all your gems, and you finally get to charge him at the end of the 3rd game. Now I'm just really excited to see his kind of demeanor, like the way he kind of moves around and stuff. Because obviously he's one of the few characters that we do see move more, particularly like in the 3rd game when you are charging him down. And I'm just really excited to see kind of how he kind of behaves as well. Like, that's just really what I want to see. Obviously we have seen him in the Reignited Trilogy so far. We've seen that screenshot of him, but I think Moneybags has so much more to him that I'm really excited to see how he is in the Reignited Trilogy. So less so how he looks, but I'm really excited to see kind of the voice, the dialogue, and kind of how he is behaving. Bianca is another secondary character that I am super excited to see in the Reignited Trilogy and gets the number 3 spot on this list. I think Bianca has just had such a good development in the past. It did feel kind of sudden that she did kind of change over, but if you watch the cutscenes through, you do kind of see her allegiance sort of change, that initially she's really for the sorceress, and then kind of as the sorceress berates her and she realises that she might not be on the right side, especially when the sorceress was when she finds out all the sorceress's plans. I think that kind of did facilitate the change in her, and that just really made me like Bianca as a character. I'm really excited to see her in the Reignited Trilogy. I think that she's going to look fantastic. We've obviously got her original her original skin, which will be in probably the purple hoodie. I'm really excited to see if that's just going to be like kind of a purple robe, how much detail that's going to be in, because obviously it was a very basic thing just due to the PlayStation 1 not having the best graphics. And then her secondary outfit where she's kind of wearing the more, I feel, more fairy-like costume, if you know what I mean. It's not, it's more revealing, it's more kind of bright, more good. It's less like she's hiding stuff. It feels much more open. It feels like she's a lot better character at that point. And I'm just really excited to see how they kind of approach that, how much kind of detail they go into her, because I think they will go into quite a bit of detail, obviously, because you do see her many times throughout the game. And I'm just really excited to see exactly what they do with her in the Reignited Trilogy. Now, Elora is one of the best characters in Spyro 2, in my opinion. I think that she is absolutely fantastic. I love her aesthetic, I love that she's a fawn, and I think that that is going to transpire really well into the Reignited Trilogy. I think that she's going to look absolutely amazing. They're going to be able to kind of show her off a bit more, like not in any kind of sexual respect, but you know what I mean, just in more detail. I think that she could potentially have some horns coming through, maybe some little tiny ones, but I think she's going to look fairly similar to her original character. I think we are going to get a lot more detail, particularly in the legs of kind of, I think they're sheep or goat legs. I can't actually remember exactly what a fawn is. I think it's sheep, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if they're different to satyrs, but you know, I'm just really excited to see Elora in the Reignited Trilogy. I think she's going to look fantastic. She's always kind of been one of my favourite characters anyways, just because she supports you through your journey in Spyro 2, and you just have a lot of fun in general with her. I really love her voice. I really hope that the voice actors are returning. I don't know if we have had that confirmed or not, but I think a lot of the original cast are returning to do the voices, and I think that she will be absolutely fantastic. I think she's going to look great, and we're going to just see such a cool look for her in the Reignited Trilogy. Number 1 on this list, of course, was going to be Hunter. Hunter is the cheater. He's the cheater that's with you throughout the whole of the second game and the whole of the third game, really. He is constantly there, kind of trying to help you out, trying to give you some kind of extra hints and tips, trying to get you as many eggs and orbs or whatnot as possible. And he's just funny and lovable. He jokes around, he messes about, and I really appreciate that in his kind of character. He's a little bit of a dunce sometimes. He's just kind of all over the place, and just, I don't know what to think of Hunter. I think Hunter is a kind of a bit of a goofball, but I really do love him. The only issue I have is that he is making us do stuff to get hold of these orbs and eggs, which we have been sent to kind of collect and sort out. So I don't quite understand what his game is there, but I think he's just a playful cheater that just wants to have a little bit of competition in his life, and he sees his kind of competition buddy as Spyro, particularly in like the skating arenas and like the crystal popcorn as well. Now, I just love Hunter. I love his aesthetic as well. I think he's going to look absolutely fantastic in the Reignited Trilogy. I can really see him possibly hold, like, I'm not sure if he's going to have the same nakedness to him, so obviously he doesn't wear clothes the majority of the time, or if they're going to go more of like the hero's tale kind of onwards with him, where he's got the bow and arrow constantly and sort of wearing the hat as well. But I don't really know if they're going to go with that. I imagine they'll go very similar to the original, and he will look kind of similar to how he looks in something like Enter the Dragonfly, probably just a little bit better. And I'm just really excited to see him. I'm really excited to see what they do. And obviously he has kind of so many different skins to him. He has the bow and arrow self, he has the ones with the shorts and the skating arenas, he has the wetsuit, and I'm just excited to see all the different variants that we are going to get of Hunter. That is all for today. Thank you so much for checking out this video. If you're excited for the Reignited Trilogy, I have been covering that in a lot of detail. I will leave the playlist in the outro, so do go and check that out if you're excited and seeing all the stuff that has come up. I've also produced a couple of other top 5 videos. Again, they will be in the outro for you or linked down below in the description. Anyways, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed. Just another reminder to please like, subscribe and comment on this video. Let me know the top 5 characters that you are excited to see in the Reignited Trilogy. Anyways, that is all. I'm out of here and I'll see you soon.